Alright. Accompanied by a harbinger. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, these can make these things just crazy more difficult. But it's part of the fun, right? I think. Something like that. So many ghosts. Oh, shit. We've walked exactly 5 feet into the map so far. And it's already crazy. Wow, the Harbinger is nuts. It's the first I've seen that on this. And yeah, pretty crazy. I feel like there's gonna be like one rare in here that's just gotten like all of them. There's gonna be so many Harbingers, holy shit. Wow. I don't know if I've ever dropped that card. Probably have, but I haven't in a while at least. This is definitely going to slow the map down, but it feels way too insane to not. Shit. This is a good one to start on, holy hell. Hey Dean. It's like 80 dudes behind me too. This is crazy. I've never seen the Harbinger roll before, and to get it here is pretty nuts. You say that, I look over and read, and then I walk right into that ball slam. And then resurrect in town. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think the character's about like 60 or 70k EHP. I mean, big fizz hits like that one we just took is pretty much the downfall of the build, but it's not too bad. There's definitely a lot more that could be done to make it better. But I think I'm just gonna go straight to Mage Blood next. Made about 430 divines or so today, so probably more once I sell the rest of my corpses. That's like running 15 maps or something of this. I mean, they do take a little bit longer, but I am not. Yeah, so that is definitely one that you can get into, but I am not. Just pretty standard right now. My gear is actually, it was good like 2 or 3 days ago, but at this point it's fallen behind. I put like 35 divines into another build that I'm not completely satisfied with yet, and it kind of slowed down my progression on this character. Yeah, how does it feel for you? Feels less tanky. Hmm. So what are you running all the same auras? Still stacking armor, evasion, and might over matter with a decent energy shield pull and all that good stuff. I mean, like I said, no matter what variant you go with, Inquisitor just has a hard time with big physical hits unless you go full in on armor. Hmm. Yeah, I would just I'd review kind of like what your like if you go in your POB configure or your calculations tabs and just look at like kind of like what size hits you can take, and that guy is crazy, and try to measure it and adjust it from there. It also kind of doesn't matter how strong you are or how tanky you are for some of this stuff. It's just gonna like get tapped out, and I desperately need to update my filter. But I wanted to get the video out, and then I wanted to play some, so here we are. Oh, dodge that. That's good. Oh, this is a big guy. +6 max chaos with no mind over matter. And incandescent heart is converting elemental damage that way, but it's still not mitigating physical damage. Are you running energized armor? There's a spot on the left side of the tree that goes a long way to generating a ton of extra armor. I don't know if I can kill this guy. Holy shit. I really did not expect it to go that crazy with the harbors. But you know, it's fun to see. Clear through as much as we can, obviously. Oh, wow. Double ice wall there. Couldn't move. Oh, this one might be a rip out. Bunch of non-corrupted. That's worth throwing in here. It's only tier 5. T6. Labrys? Oh. Oh shit. That's right. Holy shit. It's just 2 mods that are just destroying this map for me, and that's, you know, that'll happen. The Harbinger thing might be a little bit out of my reach. It's pretty cool though to see. It just adds so many ghosts. Yeah, I mean, this one on paper I should be able to do, but realistically, the Harbingers being like on every pack means there's so many Harbingers, which are releasing so many rares, which is putting so many ghosts out. So if it was one or the other, it'd probably be fine. But with them both, this is just making for a nightmare. But you never know. Might be able to get through it. Probably not, but get as much as we can. It's fun though. That's one thing that I like. I mean, after like mindlessly blasting T17 maps, this just feels really fun to do at least. It's way more engaging, I should say. There's just rares everywhere. Just one bit of advice I can give while running these is just never stop moving. It kind of goes without saying, but yeah. Sometimes it's crazy, you'll get like the meteors on a map with like 300% AoE and it just takes up like half the screen. Yeah, the voids stack up quickly too, which is nice. I feel like those will only go up in price too, as they'll probably become like the new de facto gambling method for a lot of people. Is that guy just not taking damage? Okay. I need to favorite a new map. I'm full on these. Oh, okay. Wow. That was a weird conversion. We dropped some 6-link. Oh, okay. Those 6-link shavs. Kinda don't want to die now, so I can at least see what is going on over there. It's like 12 6-links that drops or something crazy. That's pretty cool. Holy shit. Oh no. Some crazy ghosted guy back there. Another 6-link? Holy shit. Okay. Ghost Writhe. There's Mortis. We'll take the uniques, at least. I'm not gonna be able to get all this out, unfortunately. So I had to die a bunch earlier. So that guy dropped a 6-link too. Corrupted. Just see if these are worth anything. 2 divines. 1.6 divines. Can't imagine Imperial Staff is worth more than like a Destiny Leather. Or even an Astral Plate. 84% Fizz Dam? It's like 1 divine there. And is that T1? T1 lightning damage? None on the market? Okay. Well, shit. I don't think we can get this out of here. And yeah, there's no amount of maneuvering in my inventory to make this happen. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. Don't need that. Okay, let's grab this. That guy, Astral Plate. that was pretty cool. I haven't seen anything like that yet. I've seen a lot of conversions with currency, but it's only been like alterations and stuff. Yeah, that's the thing is like I might rip out of this map, but I've still probably made like 4 or 5 divines, if not more already, which is crazy. Holy shit. This is like Omega juice, I don't know. Just like 6 ghosts just popped out of there. I'm actually just worried about that many ghosts going into something. As cold as that would be, it would turn into a tactical nuke. Oh, that's worth it. It's like 1.5 divines right now too. I mean, it's like so much money. I don't know. People are like, no, I didn't kill the boss yet. Not even close. Yeah, I'm only like, I don't even know, like 2/3 of the way through the map at this point. Yeah, definitely probably not gonna get the boss on this one. It's just like absolutely wild. This unironically might be the best map I've run so far. Okay, that's a Shadows, I think, right? Yeah. No, Cloak of Flames. Why do I just keep wanting to say Shadows? I don't know why. I love that unique, I guess. But yeah, this is a hell of a first map. Look at this guy's got, what, like 5 ghosts on him? And he drops a single unique map. That's cool. Holy shit. I was gonna blow my time per map out of the water, but oh well. I mean, Costly Curio ain't worth shit. Nope. I don't. That's another tier 2 unique awesomeness. Yeah, no, I see one up there. I think it was the Curio. Yeah, I think it was. Which I think is not very much right now. 3 chaos, but it's rare. I'm just gonna get like off screen from something crazy here. Yeah. That is one thing when I was just doing like the tier 16 jungle valleys, is it was a lot easier to just sit there and bullshit with chat. Like with this map, it's like if I take my eyes off the screen, I just like fall over probably. This is like crazy. I can only imagine like if I had like 10 to 15 million more DPS or something, just be able to blast through this so much faster. Probably wouldn't have died those couple times too. But then again, it's like almost impossible to predict because like, you know, you just might get some crazy rare that already has some nuts modifiers on it, and then it gets tripled or quad ghosted, and then it's gonna kill anybody. I've been in this one spot here for what feels like 10 minutes. And we're still haven't made very much headway. It's gonna come down to like deciding what sells for more divines to pull out of this map. Since I only have one portal left. I think this is my last portal, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, how much do you have invested into your build, Dean? It is, yeah, thank you. I figured. It just took the last portal for me to finally start playing the video game. At least 40 divines. Cool. Yeah, I haven't been able to play as much this league as I've normally been able to. Trying the whole YouTubing thing takes up way more time than I ever thought it would, and then obviously just work's been really busy, so like normally by the end of the first week I usually have a mage blood or a headhunter, but yeah, I'm probably about, I think my total net worth is probably somewhere in like the 140, 150 range. Across two characters, and then I've got probably 40 or 50 divine in the stash. But this league has just been super cracked. I feel like a lot of people were, I mean, admittedly, in the beginning, the scarabs were way too rare, and the league modifier, or the league mechanics were not well understood and not well implemented, and not, like, didn't have very much access to them, and caused a lot of FOMO with some of the different strategies that were available that they removed, like the divine frogs and all that stuff. But that being said, I think within the first week they've turned it around pretty great, and it's already turning into being like one of my favorite leagues. Does anyone even want a thicket bow with fizz? I'm trying to think. I mean, it's just like, it's tier 6 even. Like, I can't imagine that's even worth it. It's probably gonna be the first thing I drop. These guys scare me. Vol. Vol, whatever his name is. Yeah. Ah, I knew it. Fizz dam. Fizz damage. Big Bane. Oh well. What are we gonna do? So, T6 Astral Plate, it's not worth much. This, I have no idea. So just throw it in for a divine. Viz Mortis is 2 divines. Let's see, ours is horribly rolled, so just has 2 divines for it. Well, 1.8 or something. Ghost Writhe, 0.5 divines. Just need to make a quad tap or something. This is junk. That was from way early in the league. Yeah, that's not worth much. Probably just Fender and idiot. You never know. Oh, might get something like that, which is okay. Suppression. Yeah. Oh, it's sellable at least, I think. T1 lightning damage. I have no idea. I have no idea about this thing. That's pretty cool. Finally sell this. Yeah, I don't know. Just like 3 divines. That might be underselling, it might not be. Whatever. Either way, should have pulled a decent amount out of that. Did also pull, what was that card? The Bottled Faith card? Yeah, that's right. How much is that? Wait, I thought that's what it was. No? I don't even remember what it's called. Now I have to look this up. It's a core of the sinless. Did I not pick that up? I guess not. Huh. Or did I put it in here? I did. Okay. Weird. It's 1.5 divines. Cool. I should just be better at this. It's so disorganized. But oh well. Normally, like, once I get, like, my big item, you know, like my Mage Blood, my Headhunter or something, then I go through and, like, clean up all my stash tabs and get rid of all the junk and stuff. I just have not done any of that yet. We did also drop a Blood Notch, which nerfed the shit out of this, right? Something? Didn't play that build. One Fizzlight, Fracture, nothing. Okay, let's do this real quick too. Let's do Crimson Temples. All right. Let's see. And do we have enough scarabs? Yeah, we got enough for one more. Hoping one of these things just sells before I go in here, so I don't have to waste a portal. This hasn't sold. I guess the bots aren't buying it due to the margins. It's always crazy to me, and I do get it, you know, like if you're running like Uber bosses and stuff, like you wouldn't pay 5 more chaos to like instantly buy a fragment or something, but I'm also the same way where I'll just always inherently be like, I'm only going to spend 50 chaos on this. I mean it's hard to say, Dean. It could go either way. Like I feel like there's some that I can just roll in and blast. The scarab cost, I went over all of that in the latest video I did on my channel, but the scarabs for this are Horn Scarab of Glittering, Scarab of Nemesis, and then 2's Scarab of Adversaries. This is the most expensive one. The rest are kind of negligible, like maybe 10 chaos for all 3 of these, 15 most. But this one here is this. It's probably like 25, 30 chaos for it. And then if you don't bulk buy, the sanctuary maps are only about 30 chaos a piece, 30 to 35. But if you do bulk buy them, they're like 50. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Yeah. They're not too expensive right now. Right now, I say. But the I can see the glittering ones going up like crazy. No damage for 4 out of every 10 seconds really sucks, but I love everything else on this. Like, everything else on this is incredible, but the no damage part is really poo-poo. We're gonna try it. Otherwise, this is like, this would be ideal. Like, there's, I mean, there's, the power charges are obviously a little scary, but yeah. We got increased magic, or increased number of rare monsters, we got rare monsters with additional modifiers, and we've got tormented spirits. Yeah, that's what you're always looking for, but oh man, this is just gonna get crazy again. That's all fine. Sell this real quick, and then let's get into this map. Oh, you know what? You're right. I'm trying to think about it. Shit. I got too excited about the other modifiers. I guess we'll see. Yeah. Oh, now you say it. Shit. Man, I should absolutely be paying attention to chat before I do anything. Oh well. Guess we'll find out. Probably just gonna have to rip this map. Oh no, we're good. Although I don't like the porcupine guys. Yeah. Yeah, well, I like bricked 2 maps before I realized that the area of effect thing was like what was screwing me. Hmm. Yeah, it's seeming like sometimes we get some hits through, but yeah, this is gonna be challenging because of that. Oh my gosh, these guys are all ghosted too. Whew. Yeah, this might be a lost cause on this one. Of course. Hmm. No. No. Once I popped the one guy, I just instantly killed the other one. What is their block chance? 161%. Yeah, that feels bad. But not impossible. Just gotta slow it down like crazy. This is kind of a lot of what I was talking about like in the video. Like, the more optimized your build is for this kind of stuff, then you'll have less issues with this, or you'll be able to punch through a lot more of these negative modifiers. Oh no, I mean, there's probably some other crazy meta stuff out there, but for solo players, like solo non-MFing players, this feels incredibly strong. Like, again, like I'm sure a build with a Mage Blood plus on it is just gonna be able to come in here and have a fucking field day. Oh, lightning boys. See if this guy still wants it. It was a tactical death to sell the Ghost Wrath. I like picking up alterations, but can't anymore. Oh no, like the SSF player in me just like cries anytime I leave a ton of alterations on the ground. Oh wow. block chance definitely feels bad. I'm just like so nervous to even use haste in these maps, just cause like I feel like I'm just gonna get instantly knocked out. Like, and I'll forever be a sucker to like leave on heavy belts and leather belts. I don't care if it adds time. I'd rather just have that one crazy dopamine hit. Okay. Oh my gosh, I could not move. This is rare. I haven't dropped one of those in a long time. Of course, so I walk back in. Yeah. Never ever been a fan of the porcupines. Ever since like a hardcore race, like, I don't know, a long time ago, where I like instantly died to like a bunch of them in Act 7, 8? Yeah, in Act 8. Just forever scarred. Wow, with the block chance, it's just like every rare is like a raid boss. Tier 1 damage over time multiplier, but on the wrong base. Yeah. T3 int on a strength helm. Be okay. Wow. Grasping vines. No joke. Look at how many mods this guy has. I don't know. There's something fun to me about this. Seeing like how ludicrous this game can be pushed sometimes is just always going to be exciting. Hey, good night, Dean. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Appreciate you taking the time out to come watch and for watching the video as well. Wow, literally keep forgetting about the block stuff. These guys are just uber tanky. Let's see if we can just pull them around to the other packs. Move through this a little bit faster. Okay, well, there's another 6-link conversion. Oh. Throw that in there for now. Oh. Can't run the full block map. I mean, I can, just not well. Another ghost ride. Holy shit. There's just so many. I don't think I've ever seen a 6-link with the Wings of Entropy. It's cool though. I mean, is anyone playing Agaron? There's no 6-links out there. 2 Divines. Okay, I'm about to just flood the market. I just don't even know where to begin with all this stuff. I can't imagine that a Shiver Sting is worth anything. It's kind of funny though. It makes a nice sound when you drop it. Well, let's see, what are our best bases? Brigadine's pretty good. Dragon Scale's pretty good. Sadist Garb is really good. 30 quality Sadist Garb too. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's see what he's going for. This is definitely not how you want to run these if you're just looking for max efficiency. Don't think it's worth taking 2 of those either. Carnal armor. Yeah, that's worth it. Another carnal armor. We'll start with that. But that's apparently, you know, like 7 divines and 6 links. And we dropped another one. This guy is crazy. Wow. Okay. You got something. He is chasing me the fuck down and he's gonna get more ghosts. Oh no. Holy shit. It's like crashed my game. Well, that's crazy. Interesting. I don't think I've ever crashed doing any of these strats, at least not in a long, long time. Well, that's one way to lose the map. Still pretty crazy. I still think we'll probably walk away with like 6 or 7 divines from that map, if any of these 6 links sell. Well, hopefully if a couple of them sell. We got some good bases. We got 1 portal left too, so. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to make like an entire new tab for this stuff. The Ghost Wrath will definitely sell, because I sold one right before I started this. We need to avoid that super juiced guy in here, because he's just running me down. And I don't remember exactly where he was. But at least let's get over and pull some more of these 6 links out, I guess. Oh, fuck. There he is. Yeah, it just came out of somewhere, like out of around the corner, like nothing. Alright. Yeah. These are definitely worth less. Just throw them all like... Oh no. I gotta figure out something to do with these. Need to clean all this stuff out, but I'll just throw them in there for now, I guess. Start a 6-link factory, I guess. Alright, we need to buy some more maps and more scarabs. Let's see. That was fun. Those two maps were just absolutely crazy. A lot more juice than I'm used to doing. So yeah, if I had more gear, probably could have gone better. But oh well, we still. I don't know. I think honestly in those two maps we might have pulled like 9, 10 divines. Just crazy. I should buy bulk. I should buy these in bulk, but people are charging astronomical prices for a lot of them. Like it goes from 20 to 25C to like 60, 65, 100C for bulk prices, which is just wild. And I feel like it's only going to go up because more and more people are going to be doing this. But it is very fun. Very, very fun. This guy? Yes. What about this guy? No. 2 for 60. Thank you, Brother Bear. Appreciate you. Okay, so we have 4 there. We on the other ones. 5, 5, and 5. Okay. So let's buy a couple maps. Oh my. Have these gone up a bunch? Or they've gone down magically? Does not look like it. Looks like they've gone up. Everything is gonna get more money. Thank you, sir. I mean, as far as like cost to run it, it's relatively low comparatively to some of the other crazy strats that have existed. Anything less than 100 chaos per map is not that wild. 40 chaos a piece now on the maps, so it's probably getting closer to that 100 chaos per map now. This guy still has 3. It's a nice thing is a lot of people do just post all of theirs at once in here. So maybe he has 3. Maybe he speaks English. Yes, he does. Cool. Nice. So it's still kind of like bulk buying, but you're getting it at a much lower rate than what you would if you went like on TFT or something, for instance. So either way, 4 maps, it's pretty much like an hour for me, but you can run them a lot faster with better builds. Grasping a vine, that's less area of effect. Minus max res, no. More rare monsters. Crazy crit, no regen. Life damage. Weakener's Desolation. Oh, we can run that. I do not like the Shaper touched ones. I mean, it really depends on the map you go with, but like the Shaper touch on Sanctuary is terrible, or at least it feels terrible. Abomination is way worse, because you're just like, oh my gosh, accompanied by a math boss? Okay. Oh. Dropped items with rarity are converted to scarabs. That's like the big one, right? Like that's like the one you run the whatchamacallit, oh my gosh, the Rogue Exiles on? Is that right? Or the meat sacks or something? This is also just gonna be nuts. Do I even want to put anything on this? Like, I feel like they don't need any help making this shit any harder. I mean, we could just for the memes. I just don't know if it's even gonna be worth it. I'm just gonna send it like as is. Feels good when you can actually hit stuff. Imagine that. I should put the Rogue Exiles on. The last two maps like psyched me out just with how insane they were. Just really did not want to break another map. One other big thing, or not big thing, but one other thing I can definitely recommend, like obviously you should, but getting 20 quality on your Enduring Cry, also super nice. Increase cooldown recovery. Gosh, just a pure divine drop. Oh, okay. Moved. Somehow. Shouldn't have. Oh no. Cirrus degen got me. There's so much degen on the ground on this map. Things like, you know, you're looking at it and you're like, oh, that'll be fine. But then when you're actually in the map, you're like, oh, this is painful. I mean, thankfully we're on Inquisitor, so, I mean, it would feel so much worse on anything else, really. How crazy life regen. I should have let him ghost it. It's kind of hard though. I mean, with DD, like some of your damage is just gonna like continue even after you stop. But I should be more proactive with it. Get better usage out of those ghosts. I mean, you're just trying to process so much stuff at once typically. It's hard to always like be cognitive of it. That makes sense. Let's see. I'm gonna go down this way. Yeah, I ran pretty much all the T17s just to see which one that I liked the most. This is one that I liked the most. It was also happened to be like one of the cheaper ones, if not the cheapest at the time. Now granted, don't think you can roll. Well, I don't think you can roll the Maven fragment, which is pretty expensive. That one's like 1.5 divines or something. But you can still roll Uber Eater, which I think is like 80 or 90 C a piece or something. Is it 85? Something like that. Which is still pretty good. Oh my gosh. Triple degen. I'll take out the best of us. Alright, start looting forward now. Yeah, you also just get a metric ton of corpses, which, I mean, it is so hit or miss with selling, unfortunately. I've had like good success with it, kind of not really. I mean, they never move nearly as quickly as basically anything else. When you get good ones, it's great. You know, I did drop one of them that I didn't include in the video, which was the item copy one, which sold for like 250 chaos or something. So, you know, you definitely get to see a lot with this at least, but they're just taking up so much inventory space. Should just start crafting. Finally learn that. But there's one more thing I just don't have time. Okay. One more thing I don't have time for, unfortunately. I will eventually. Oh, wow. It's probably not good enough, huh? One divine. It's probably not good enough. Also asking a divine for it for some reason. People still big into Archmage? Like, how did that? I was like really interested in playing it. Like, it was so close to league starting it, and then didn't. And did it turn out well? Or a lot of people enjoying it? I think that like the Frostbolt Ice Nova skill, right, is the one everyone kind of gravitated towards. Is that, if that's correct? I think it'd be fun. I already looted that. Okay, we gotta remember that there are some strong ass dudes up here. With a lot of degen going on. And wow, what is this? He just melts me being anywhere close. Okay. Holy shit, I can't even get away. Takes care of my energy shield so fast I can't shield charge or anything. It's one thing that really sucks is when you are in danger in this build, you are just screwed. You're just walking slowly away from your problem. This guy didn't teleport, it wouldn't be an issue. He just teleports on top of me and then just like kills me instantly. I can't even move to get away. I think that guy killed me like 4 times on here. I mean, good for him. goes. That one was less than desirable. What are you gonna do? Sometimes you just get beat down. Still having fun and still making money, so no, I guess that's really all that matters. And like I said, whether or not I can do it is completely different than whether or not you guys can do it, because I'm sure a lot of you have put way more money into your build than I have that will be trying this. So you'll probably end up doing a lot better than I am. Maximum life is maximum energy shield, tentacle fiends, less area of effect. Less area of effect and 4 additional proj, that sounds awful. Shaper touch, 50%. Marked for death is also not good. Hate that. I mean, that's runnable, but not with anything fun on it. That's scary, scary. 100% reduced damage from crit strikes, that really sucks. Physical damage reduction is fine. Chaos elemental resistance is fine. Also, don't want to run that. Deflect. Yeah, that's one of the problems though that, I mean, it really starts to show when playing this build is that there are a lot of map mods you just cannot run. 90% reduced effect of non-cursed auras from skills just bricks every build. I don't even know why that is still a mod. Or at least most builds, I should say. There's probably some out there that can run it. This is probably the most I've ever rolled one of these maps. Can't get anything good. Or when I do get something good, there is just one mod that just destroys it. Plus I'm also going for like crazy stuff, which I shouldn't, but it's way more fun. Wow. You just really, really don't want to give me anything. Perfect. Cool. This works. This definitely works. Finally. Doesn't have everything we want, but should be runnable. Let's see. Acceleration Shrine. I don't like that for any of these guys. That's probably okay. Yeah, the Acropolis stuff just makes this crazy hard sometimes too. Like the one with the boss monsters attached to the rare packs and tormented spirits, and we did the Harbingers earlier, that was crazy. It's cool, but just crazy. And I am definitely going to fix my loot filter at work tomorrow. Axion, yeah, dropped like 5 of those. Yeah, see, like I just instantly killed those guys without even trying to. This kind of sucks. Yep, those ones too. Just so much lingering damage from DD that it can make them hard to correctly utilize. Or I could just probably play around them better, but someone will be very good at it, sure. It's crazy though, like the varying levels of difficulty across some of these maps is just night and day, like just astronomical. This one doesn't feel much crazier than like a T16 map. But then some of them are like, you know, buckle up, like. Yeah, I don't know. I'll keep saying it. It's just fun because it's engaging. It's you gotta kind of like actively pay attention to, which is fun for me. I wouldn't want to. I don't know if I could do it like all day. It becomes a little mentally taxing to constantly be paying attention to like everything going on your screen. But compared to just mindlessly farming, it's a nice change of pace. That's for sure. I also think it's like inevitable that I'll play worse while streaming, just because. I'm still very new to this. What is going on with this guy? Why is he just healing so much? Okay, he's got the shrine buff on him for massive regen. That's cool. We'll come back to that. Make sure we finish out the map. It was pretty big at one point. Is it still expensive? 42 chaos. Bad. Yeah, you can get a decent amount of all flames too. I mean, there's just a bunch of cool loot that comes through. Most of it is sellable. The hardest thing to sell about this whole strategy is definitely the coffins. But maybe you're just like a goat and you can just craft with all of them, and then it's a great way to fuel your next crafting project. Alright. Let's go die to the boss a bunch. This guy's just gonna be so hard to kill. We do have all haste, so let's pop regular haste instead. Oh my god, yeah. It's getting pinned down. It's taking so much damage. Normally I can tank like one of those waves, be alright, but clearly with whatever's on this map that is not the case. I just get better at dodging them though too, you know? I cannot see them very well. Yeah, alright. Still pulled a lot out of that. A lot of good scarabs. give it one more shot here, but I don't think it's gonna go down. These are just not worth anything. I guess I can follow it. Probably still not worth anything even with a good corruption. Really don't think anything. Yeah, whatever. 35 chaos. I sold that. I did sell that. Man. How did he find it? The hell? Alright, well, that shot here. Hope no one tuned in to the stream hoping I would level up. That shit is definitely not happening. Yeah, okay. Alright, that's okay. Go next. Let's see, so Scarabs. Rare monsters. Rare monster additional modifier. 100% chance to suppress. 4 projectiles, 100% area of effect. It's like, this is one I shouldn't run, because 100% chance to suppress spell damage means we'll take half spell damage. And Union of Souls. Like, I definitely shouldn't run this, but it looks fun because of the mods that are on it. Like, I'm 100% just gonna die, but oh no, I'm just too greedy. It's just way too fun to look at this and just think, what if? Oh, I shouldn't. Whatever. I'm gonna do it. Whatever. Oh, you're gonna see some like also crazy stuff in here. 800% quant. Crumbs, Jewelers. Adrenaline, 180%. Kinda don't want to put that on that. It's okay, they don't have a pack monster, right? Or a pack leader or whatever. Does anyone know how that works? If a mod denotes the pack leader and the pack doesn't have a pack leader, does it just not work, or? Right, well, the damage is okay. It's serviceable. Oh my gosh, the exploding barrels. Just shield charge into it and take 80% of my life. What the hell? Dude is massive. I rolled one, like, you roll them with like the extra mob HP and it like scales their size, and sometimes I just had this one that was like Devourers with like 240% mob HP, and they were just literally massive. They were like 3 of them could fit on the screen at once, that was it. Just really just sell that. Oh no. Oh, we are in the worst space. Maybe it's okay. Wow. Alright. I just walk up to have this giant goat like land on my head and one-shot me. This guy will not die. Union of Souls, he's just massive. Exploding barrels. Well, the cool thing about like running the hard stuff is like, well, now I have something I want to farm for. I want to make the build stronger. I want to be able to do this content better. And even if it means just sticking to the easy mods in the meantime and making less profit, that's probably what I should be doing, but for entertainment purposes, let's just really push this and see how crazy some of the stuff can get. I mean, if this guy ever goes down, it's gonna be like a tactical nuke whenever I explode his corpse. As soon as one dies, they all just fall over, which is nice, but killing that first one takes way too long. I still think they can make that, like, coffin size, like, God. I literally watched that happen in slow motion. I watched myself shield charge directly into that. What even is this? Like attacking in front of where I'm kiting to kill any of the boxes that might be in front of me. Killed myself on like 3 times already this map. Whoa. Okay. Is some kind of crazy degen going on. Yeah, suppression. It's too much. %, less damage is just not good. And on top of Union of Souls, just made them way too beefy. It looks hilarious, but they are taking no damage. Okay, this is like too much. Thank you. Put me out of my misery. Cool. Alright, let's run one that we can actually just complete. tormented spirit. Okay. I mean, Union of Souls, but nothing. It's gonna stop my damage. You know, we still have tormented spirits. Do I value quant or rarity? Definitely quant. All damage can freeze. Can't be frozen, so 100% to evade attack hits on the leap slammer. That's okay. I'd rather that because it's a non-existent mod for me. Okay. This should be no problem. Maybe not. Maybe Union of Souls is just inherently too busted. No. We should be fine. We can actually do our full damage. We're strong enough. There's no exploding barrels for me to just kill myself on. The greatest threat to myself is myself. Some absolute big boys in here. Can you imagine just like an 80-foot lobster just exploding out of the ground next to you? Like, what the hell? I guess that could be said about anything in this game, but still, just very jarring to look at. I just couldn't shield charge because they were underground beside me. Did he DD me? Maybe? Possibly. I don't like the lobsters. I mean, like, they're threatening, but not really. I mean, everything's threatening, but I'm not like as scared to see them as I am like with other like goatmen and like the porcupines suck. They're just annoying. I mean, they like block your movement when they're underground, which is a huge pain. Then also like you can't ever hit them. Like you just spend so much time underground. Union of Souls is probably one I'm gonna refrain from running because it just slows it down way too much. I mean, it's doable, but especially like these guys that constantly try to like walk out of line of sight of you. A massive pain. When one goes down, it helps. I just feel like we're seeing no rare mobs. Maybe it's just because the rare mobs die so fast compared to all the normal and magic mobs. I think that's actually the case. Oh, Magus Aurora. Nice. They've gone up since the last one I dropped, which is cool. Holy shit. Please die. Okay. About to just start walking past these guys. Just look for the rares. Yeah, those are cool. You can kill the little guys and then DD them on the big guys. A normal mob. CBA with these guys, holy shit. Go that guy though. And die to the volatile. Hey Juan, how's it going, man? Thanks for coming back. Sorry, this is a lot more difficult for me to pay attention to the chat as much as I could with other things. Oh wow, this felt tremendously, actually. Oh, I guess we'll just stash it, whatever. Anything good here? 2/2 fire resistance. Probably worth a divine. Everything else is junk. Okay. Back into this nightmare. Always love this, like, last room. Oops. Last room. Right around here, there's always so many, like, such a big concentration of mobs. Oh no. Fuck. Baited by the Exalt. Yeah. Not so much more a fan of the Union of Souls. It's funny though. But yeah, like I said, only real way you can figure out what you can and can't run is by trying it, right? Give me that. There's 2 rares in there that I would like to kill. Can't see anything because of how big these guys are. I should not have wasted so much time killing these guys. They don't drop anything anyways. I don't give a shit about the rares. I'm just like, I'm a PoE player. Like, I see stuff and I just want to kill it. What is he possessed with? Something not good, I'm sure. Okay. Should be able to finish off though. Don't just get ganked by lobsters. Hey, can we get the hell out of there? It's like herding sheep. She got possessed. She went down anyways. Okay, do we even try to get back through this? I think I'm good with not. See, we got 2 awakening fragments. Oh, they're sharply falling. It's funny. You can just tell that more and more people are doing this just like through the day because everything has fallen in price or rose in price. But the margins were so massive that I don't think it matters much. It really shouldn't be. I mean, it was just nice extra profit, but I don't think it's gonna like really completely kill the strategy at all, like at all. But we dropped just a crazy amount of 6 links with this. Yeah, I mean, there was so many more that I just like literally couldn't pick up. It's just wild. The one mob converted and dropped like 25. Fortunately, nothing cool except this Ignorod, which I don't think anyone wants, but it's cool. 2 divines 4 days ago. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like it was like Lightning Spire Trap or something used this way back when or something. I don't remember. It's not a bad weapon. Especially like early on. Dropped a bunch of that. Dropped a Raw Divine. Dropped some good cards. Yeah. Did we sell it? No, we didn't even sell this yet. So I mean overall we ran like I think we ran like 4 or 5 maps. Like 3 of them were bricks because I just pushed it way too hard. And I think we still will probably end up making 12, 15 divines maybe. Could have been so much more if, you know, my build was better. We'll sell this. 1.4 divines. Will that bring all the bots? And we dropped this amulet, which is pretty good. I think that should sell eventually. T1 attack speed, or T1 lightning damage to attacks. I just got a bunch of other, I mean I dropped this Fizz Mortis, T1, 1 point off of max roll, life fracture, on an evasion base. It's hybrid. Yeah. Yeah, adjust all this pricing. They do so much. But first, I'll be right back. do now? Just keep running T17s. Just keep making money. But I need to sell a lot of stuff. I really don't want to like just be sitting here price checking and adjusting pricing on 30 different things while streaming. So I think instead we'll just keep mapping. You know? When you don't know what else to do, just keep mapping. I mean, your Scarab tab is already crazy. I mean, this is like 4 maps, 5 maps worth. There's definitely a decent chunk in here. These are nuts. I don't know what strategy people are doing with these. I haven't seen it yet, but these are... They show that they're like... I don't know, like 15 chaos here, but I was selling them for like 40 earlier. So, there's gotta be something crazy with them. I think people are like speed leveling Enlightens or something with it. Which is pretty cool, I guess. I'm not sure, but keep an eye on those. And don't trust what the price check of them is. Yeah, those ones are cool. It's just so cool to see how many different strats are coming out of this. And I don't know when I'm going to do anything with this character, because it's good, but I just don't know how much I like it, especially for how much I invested into it. Like, it's fun, but I don't know. Inquisitor DD is just so ridiculous that it's like, I don't know, it makes it just hard to want to play anything else. And I dumped like 30 divines into this character already, and I'm just not getting the returns that I was expecting. And I mean, like, it's cool, you know. I don't even think I've done Uber Lab yet, but let's just go. Not do that one, whatever. I was gonna say go bust a Chimera, but I just want to run one map real quick here, and then we'll pop back over. Just try something a little bit different here for a second. This is a tornado of elemental turbulence, power charge stacking occultist. And you got your yoke. Nice, congrats, man. That's awesome. I don't think this build is bad. It's just, I don't know. I think it's just literally just because the tornadoes come out at your feet is like my biggest problem with it. It's like playing BV but a little bit slower without like Herald of Ice. You can run Herald of Ice, but like Hatred is just so good. Fractured items? Whoa. Hold up. Oh, it's nothing. Oh wow, it sounded just crazy. I guess, yeah. I guess most fractured items are terrible. I just think it's weird when like someone joins my hideout and then trades me. Yeah, I don't know. I want to release the guide for this. Well, semi-guide. I mean, I'm not like a inventor of builds, I would say. Kind of like just mostly take ideas and see what people do and then slightly tweak them or interpret them a little bit to my own liking. Yeah, I think it would, you know, I'm thinking it would function better as just kind of like a simulacrum farmer, because rally catches are, I mean, great, but you just feel slow. One, I don't know. I mean, I definitely have the currency. Like, if I liquidate this character, for instance, I'm sitting on like, if I sold everything, wow, Rally Catch just fell a ton. Hmm. I could sell like everything on this character and pull back maybe like 20, 25 divines, so I would be sitting at 60, like raw divines, almost 70. Plus I have so much other stuff to sell. Like, you know, all in with easy to sell stuff, probably like 80 divines total right now. I'm just like thinking, do I just push for the final, what is Mage Blood? Probably like 100 more divines. Are they? 180, yeah. Push for the last 100 divines. I don't know. I don't know. Depends how long I can keep up the T17 stuff, which, I mean, it's good. It's definitely making a lot of money. I was at like 7 divines when I started doing it earlier today, and you know, I'm at 32 or something plus 1,000, 34 divines and 1,300 chaos orbs. So we're definitely making a ton of money. And some of the other slow selling stuff obviously will sell eventually. We need Nemesis and we need Glittering. These are ludicrously cheap. Maybe there's another like strategy that people are doing with the glittering ones. It's making them expensive. I can see why though. I mean, they're pretty much applicable to any kind of content that you want to do. They're just going to be like a strong addition. Okay, get those. Now for the hard ones to buy. I feel like the same people have just left them in all day for price manipulation or something. Probably have whispered like the same couple people that have them underpriced like 30 times. Like I know I've sent that guy like 8 messages today. That guy too, actually. I like to just kind of run like 4 at a time, because it's typically like, for me, an hour worth of maps. I should have just whispered that guy for 5. He probably would have sold me all 5. Four for 140. Yeah, they're definitely going up. But even if you are scuffed and break half your maps like me, you will still make a lot of money. It's crazy. Are you playing? Oh, yeah, I already read that. Okay. Just buy maps and good to go. Let's see. Try to find people that have like multiple listed, and then just buy them all from one person. Usually more inclined to sell them that way too. Cool. Easy enough. This is like one of those things like I fully expect to like wake up tomorrow and the price of everything to be like double what it is now. It's just like this is like the league of FOMO. It feels like. I feel like yeah, I feel like this is gonna be like the come up for a lot of people that's playing or doing this Atlas strategy. Alright, let's roll some crazy maps. This is just like, I think this is really cool because it's like uber bossing for map builds. Marked for death, sucks. Let's follow this area of effect, minus max res. Awakener's Desolation, Grasping Vines, block attack damage sucks, and Ellie Pen sucks. 4 proj, 100% area of effect. Can't do any of that shit. Union of Souls we are skipping, because that is just not fun. 50% less area of effect. Less area of effect. Hell on hit. Reduced effective curses, some totems, less recovery rate. Yeah, like this is runnable, but I don't know. It's not fun though. Okay. Union of Souls again, with minus max res and more life. That would be like punching a white mob for like 3 hours. Deal no ammo down. I hate that too. I swear, I was not having anywhere near this bad of luck. I was rolling like a bunch of trap and mines and totems and allies take damage, and then it's like every time I click this button, it's just like, you know what would fuck an Inquisitor build? Like, that's what we'll put on there. Like, it's just like minus max res like over and over again. Wow. Increase crit chance, crit strike chance. I mean, this goes up to like, I mean, it's 669 there. It's like guaranteed crit, 100%. But that, I mean, that's like, that's pretty cool. It's a good map. So like, just didn't have crit on it, be fine. We can run the extra fizz as elemental. Yeah, the cooldown is no doable. Yeah, cooldown sucks because you just do 0 damage. Area of effect, 0 damage. Block chance, doable, but feels really bad. Marked for death sucks. No regen obviously sucks. Reduced aura effect sucks. I wonder why all of your messages are just coming in. Are you talking about the teaching scarab? %more life and max life as energy shield and Union of Souls. That would be fun. That's runnable, but nothing cool on it. Whatever, let's just run it. I'm tired of spamming chaos. Yeah, it's fine. Oh my god, there's gonna be so many meteors going out. Just put movement speed on those guys, they just barely move. Okay. Name of the game on this map is literally never stop moving. Oh, that guy. That's the hell's his name? Just pull me in, kill me, one hit. Yeah, good. it's supposed to be, you know, pinnacle mapping content, so it's definitely gonna be hard. Oh, it's harder when you're lagging, for sure. I don't even want to like stop to try to pick up the shrine. I feel like I'm just gonna take a meteor to the head. Am I lagging, or is that just, am I getting stunned or something? I can't tell. Feels like lag almost, but is there like petrify on the map or something? Oh, okay, that makes way more sense than one. I was like, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, I must be lagging. I wonder if it's from streaming. That's weird though. I mean, it's not like dropping any frames or bitrate's all good. Yeah, it's weird. Or maybe I was just getting stunned, I guess, or something. I don't know. Maybe there was something on one of the haunted modifiers. Where did this guy go? Oh, you see that meteor? It was coming right at me. Oh no, this is like, for me, this is my content. I love just like gambling with high rarity and quantity. That's why I like magic finding so much. It's because it's like, you just never know. Oh my gosh, dude. The lobsters are so annoying. You just like try to walk and you can't because they're like underneath you. Maybe that's actually what I was thinking was stunning me. I just couldn't move because there was 35 lobsters under me. Oh, on the heart. So I'll go over it again. Basically, I'm kind of at this point in the build where I can make I got about like 90 divines, let's call it. Especially once if I liquidate my other character. Where I got to decide if I want to make the intermediary step and go for the incandescent heart build, or if I want to make a final push and pick up a mage blood and just kind of reformat the build from there. And with finding this farm today and how much I enjoy it and how big the payoffs are, like I'd much rather run 5 huge maps an hour than, 20 maps, an hour. So this is definitely like my kind of farming strategy. I think I might try to push through to the mage blood. The only problem with that sucks is that like if I go to the incandescent heart build, like I could definitely like make another video about that and like go over all of that, and that would be great for like the content. But it's just like something that's not familiar in my brain. It's like, well, yeah, but that would make a great YouTube video. So I think it's great. I mean, I definitely think like between where I am now and probably like where you're seemingly at as well, and like the mage blood, like the incandescent heart is the next step. Like I definitely wouldn't push like all the way to mage blood on what I have now if I didn't have a lot of currency already, and if like I didn't feel like not exactly comfortable but like okay enough to like run this as it stands. Maven witnessed, and she, wow, okay, that came out insanely fast. I had someone in here, I had someone in here earlier though too, one that was saying that they just swapped into the incandescent heart and they were like not feeling very tanky, but we didn't get into it too much. Mage blood, I don't know. I'll probably try to make it work on this build first. Like, I'll definitely try to see what it looks like and feels like. I'll just see if there's anyone out there utilizing it. I mean, I'm sure there is, but what they... Oh, I'm so dead. I'm not paying attention. But yeah, just to kind of see what that kind of looks like and go from there. Well, let's finish this map before we Brick it. Finish looting it too. Probably important. We may saw it down there. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I really wanted to like make the cold tornado work because it sounds really cool on paper, and it is cool. Like, it gets major points for being like a cool skill and like a new way to play the skill. Well, I guess it, you know, tornado's been in, but I can't remember many tornado builds. Oh, is that a brass dome? Oh, shit. I did drop one of those as well. Let's go back to the boss. Yeah, and maybe realistically, maybe so I'm following this guy on PoE Ninja playing the cultist build, and he's got something like 38 million DPS and like 80k EHP, but like it just feels like the power return for the investment level is like way higher than like anything I've seen. You know, getting like corrupted power charges on gear is obviously never cheap, but you know, power charge implicit synth rings are like, you know, 100 casual, like 130 divines. So yeah, I don't know. I like that build, but I thought it would come online with less, and it just doesn't. It needs way more, unfortunately. What are you farming on? And 50. Yeah. So yeah, you just basically almost pay for the map if you can kill the map boss, which most people should be able to, especially if you're not rolling them to be absolutely insane. Man, I miss CoC's Heart. Used to be so fun. I remember like I played a self-cast explosive arrow build on a witch way back when using CoC's Heart. Oh, that would have been like 10 years ago. Scarab Jungle Valley. I mean, that's the bread and butter. Still blue influence and Harvey's and Delhi. Yeah. Yeah, I still have my tree. And if I wanted to just go like turn my brain off, like I'd go right back into that. This does start to like really take a lot of mental capacity to continue to run for extended periods of time, at least for me. I mean, at my build where it's at. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it comes and goes. Oh, these are nice. I've dropped a ton of these. I didn't include I don't know, I think they might have been included in the video. With like, so like how many scarabs do we have? We have 5 scarabs, and they're 40 to 50k a piece, or 50k chaos a piece. And how many, why can I never think of any rogue exiles? I know we have one in the thing. Even the Karui tattoos are 10 to 20 C. I was really hoping that like Breach would kind of pop off this league, but it didn't. I mean, there's probably someone out there with some strat making 15 divines an hour running it, I'm sure. Just because it seems like you can do that with everything. Oh, 50% less defenses, otherwise we'd go. block, can't spell suppress, and 50% less area of effect. Can chain when colliding with terrain. Sounds terrifying. Chances. I swear they're just trying to make it as hard as possible to roll tonight. Okay, so this is the kind of stuff I'm looking for. Typically too hard to find. I guess it doesn't make much sense with leak mechanics since the mobs on the breaches don't get nothing from it, right? Yeah, you're exactly right. Ooh. Wow, okay, this is like a crazy combo here. Especially with the, yeah. Just give that guy all the resistances, we don't care. Yeah, and so more rare packs and tormented spirits on death. I feel like that's better. They're both high, so it shouldn't matter too much. But this is gonna get crazy. Like the first one I ran had like every one of the highest pack had Harbingers with it. It was like literal madness. Like, I don't know. It was the juiciest map I've run of this so far, and it was just crazy. It was really cool to see. I mean, like, if, you know, give me another 100 divines, I would have cleared it no problem, but it's just a little too much for the build. Right now, at least. It'll be fun. It's pretty cool because I uploaded a video on like day 2, I think, of just running into the first tier 17 that I dropped and getting my ass kicked, and now it's like, you know, like a week later, just like juicing the shit out of tier 17s and running them. It's kind of fun. There's so many ghosts on this map. Gonna be some ridiculous mobs. Just like I had a volatile spawn on top of my head. Did not have the best of my experiences running on the first T17 blindly. Was not prepared for it quite yet. I'll give it another soon, I guess. Yeah, it's. I mean, it just all comes down to the mods. Like, there's certain ones like I go in and I'll just get smacked like 6 times in a row before like leaving the first area, and I'm just like, oh yeah, like technically with that much area of effect removal or whatever, like I do no damage, or 100%, you know, 50% spell suppression turns into, you know, half damage across the board. So, and then you combine it with them getting like 90% more life, and you're like, alright, everything feels like an uber boss. And yeah, today was just a lot of learning for me with this. So it'd have been cool if I had a build like really ready to go. Probably could have made way better use of the lower prices on a lot of stuff, because I have a feeling that most of it's gonna go up. Like the glittering serabs are already like 1 EC more than what they were when I first started doing this. Yeah, exactly. And then you just know, you know what I mean? And like someone had commented on one of my videos and they made a great point that like, you know, this build has a lot of mods it can't run. Which, you know, for normal T16s it's not a bad idea or a bad thing, but like as you move further into like juicing, it like all kind of points you towards like 8 mod map farming. Like when you get into that, like being able to cover more mods is important. Unless you're just regexing everything from TFT, which that just sounds painful. Nope. So that's one of the things that kind of makes me want to like, okay, let's get a mage blood, you know, sell everything, get a mage blood, and then try something new. But I like running this so that I can stream it and help people, because I feel like there's been a lot of people I've been able to help or try to steer in the right direction. But then I think that I think Ventrua started like playing this build, so he's probably gonna make a lot of like really quality content on it. Probably a lot better than anything I can do. So maybe I can kind of like move on from this build and know that people are gonna have their stuff taken care of. Because like at the time, like, you know, I know Rutu was playing it, but you know, just like having that information available on YouTube, like I didn't see really too much of anything. So that's why I just decided to make the first video, and people seem to respond pretty well to it. So I never wanted to like make people feel like I completely knew everything, but after playing the game for a long time, I saw how popular this build was going to be, and just being able to try to provide some insight for people, especially newer players, is always a nice thing to be able to do. And it just turned out to be a lot of fun, so I'm just going to keep doing it as much as I can. And yeah, I don't know, kind of curious, like, do you have any builds on your radar, Juan? If you were gonna like re-roll tomorrow, if you had to, wow, I just keep dying to the same pack, that you would like want to play or re-roll into. Or anyone in the chat, for that matter. Yeah, that's fair. That is a very valid point. I also don't know what I want to play. You know, as I said, I've pretty much played like TS or Omni TS or something like that along the lines. You haven't seen anything yet? Yeah, I'm sure there was gonna be something coming out that's pretty cool. I thought the tornado build would be really cool, and you know, I saw Ziggy D's video about it on Inquisitor, and I was like, oh well, how can I make this different? And then I thought about Witch, and then I was thinking Elementalist, but then I was like doing like a tri-elemental type thing with it, and not blocking them, and then I thought, oh, Occultist sounds really cool, and we can get really tanky. And then I was like, oh, well, how do we scale this? Because cast speed doesn't do anything for it. You can scale it with a lot of gem levels, and a lot about power charge stacking, and yeah, I don't know. It seems like a cool idea. Like I don't think it's a bad build. It's just, man, like everything else just, it's like why I'm not playing like cast on crit, detonate dead. Like the skill is just so strong for what you have to invest, and the playstyle is so easy. You know, Juan, you just described why I don't usually watch streams. Like, there's a couple content creators, most of the small ones that I like to engage with, but, yeah, I don't know, I feel like it's easy to, like, get into that hive mind mentality with a lot of, like, the big content creators that, like, kind of, like, it's not like it forces that idea on you, but you're, like you said, it gets you into, like, a certain mindset. If everyone around you is screaming that the league sucks or something, like, you'll be like, wow, yeah, why am I playing? this is, it's my favorite game. I'm gonna play no matter what. It's just some leagues I'll play for 2 months, and some leagues I'll play for 2 weeks. Yeah, not counting last league, this is the first league I ever dropped a Calandra's Touch, which is cool. That was fun to get. Yeah, that's a good point. I like Mathel a lot because he just does his thing. Like, he's always just gonna be doing his thing. You know what I mean? And he's just, there's something to respect about that. Yeah. Mathel was like one of the reasons I really got into the game early on, because I basically like exclusively played his builds and then used to get pissed off that everyone else was trying to play them as well and taking all of the gear I wanted. Alright. Hate that move. If I let her get ghosted, fuck it. Famous last words. Oh, this guy is ghosted as well then? Is that the case? Always? Oh no. I don't even look at this guy while I'm doing this. All I'm doing is staring at the ground. And just hoping I'm hitting him. Oh no, that's bad. Yeah, I saw that death a few seconds before it happened. Well, there's a chance. Oh, I didn't realize he was over there. I thought he was in the middle. I charged right at. Oh shit. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Whoops. Well, one thing I know I can do. I can go on Wealthy Exile and see, pull all of my stash tabs and see what I've gone on. Oh, I've made 28 divines. Made 28 divines in 8 maps, so that's okay. Could have been better. That's like 14 div per hour, less cost, so more like 12 div per hour, I would say. But I definitely ran like at least 5 maps that I had absolutely no business running, but it was still fun. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, still made 28 div in about 2 hours, give or take. I mean, when did I go live? I started running pretty shortly after, 2 hours 17 minutes ago, so yeah, I mean, just about 2 hours of running, I'd say. But that is probably gonna do it for me here. Thank you for everyone that stopped by. Juan, thanks for hanging out and chatting with me. Appreciate it, brother. Hope you have a nice night. Hope you have a bunch of great drops, and I appreciate everybody that showed up. Have a good one, guys.